So I got your contact from Patrice. I
Yes,
think he's the national outreach coordinator for Gabon under the International
yes,
Astronomical Union. Okay, yes. So I saw that your team participated in naming an exoplanet this year or last
yes,
year, I think. So
this year.
that is why I started to ask questions and I got to you. So the reason why I got to you is because me and my team we are promoting hands-on astronomy activities in Africa. We are helping to defend the planet from impending asteroid. So I call citizen science. We're helping NASA to search for asteroids that are dangerous or asteroids that might impact Earth in the nearest future. Yeah, and I want Gabon to join our activities. That's why I'm reaching out. So I have a slide to present. It is not
Yes.
only asteroids that we do; we also do other things. So I want to present them
Okay.
to you. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
All right. Let me turn off the camera and share my screen. All right. My full name is Miracle Chibuzo Marcel, and
Okay.
I am the founder of the Pan African Citizen Science um, e-lab. Our organization is based in
Okay.
Nigeria, but our activities covers the whole of Africa. So we have a number of activities. We participate in planetary defense, participate in processing images of space, and also we participate in using Webb telescope for research. And I'm going to explain what they mean. So in our first project, we have Pan-African Astral Research Campaign, we have space competitions, and we have space arts. So this asteroid search, like I said, is part of planetary defense. So now, why do we engage in planetary defense? Why do we search for asteroids? And I'm going to explain why we do that. So if you look at this map, this is the map of the solar system. So the white concentric circles are the orbits, the map like the orbits of the inner planets, like our planet Earth, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. While the yellow ones are the orbits of outer planets, I mean these gas giants like Saturn, Jupiter, Neptune. Those are the ones in the yellow concentric circle. Then we have the Kuiper belt, the ones outer, so Pluto is even there. Then we have the asteroid belt. So the object that we are searching for are mainly in this belt, the
Okay.
asteroid belt. So they are asteroids, and you know about 4.5 billion years ago, after the formation of the solar system, um, after the formation of the planets, there were leftovers. There were debris that were leftovers. So they condensed around this region, and we call them asteroids. So now, normally these asteroids, without any influence of any external object, are stable around this region. They are quite stable around this region, but but because of the closeness of Jupiter to their zone. Jupiter is the largest planet in our solar system. It has a lot of gravitational influence on their orbits. So because of that, they constantly changes their orbit, you know, into different directions. So and doing so, some of these asteroids would start crisscrossing the orbit of these inner planets like our own. So that is why our planet is constantly under danger of bombardment by these asteroids. Okay, so those ones that come closer or crosses the orbit of our planet from time to time are called uh, um, near Earth asteroids, and they are quite dangerous. And they have been impacting our planet for years. But the most important one is the one that happened about 65 or to 66 million years ago when the dinosaurs roamed the planet, our planet, when they were dominated. Because they were animals, they didn't have any space program. But unfortunately for them, the asteroid impacted Earth and destroyed them. Not only them, it destroyed all major life forms in those times. And of recent, another asteroid fell in Russia in 1908. This is the this is the impact crater. It's created a very huge asteroid. It landed here. This place used to. This place is, although not all area is contained in the picture, but it is approximately the size of London. So
All
and
right.
also
Okay.
it's a huge forest. It's a huge forest. So, but when it landed, because of the heat from the event, it vaporized all the trees and killed all the animals. So, you can imagine what asteroid impact can cause in an area. I'm not even talking about killing human beings. Look at what it could do to plants. So, imagine what it can do to human beings. And of recent, in 2013, in a day, just in one good afternoon like this, an asteroid fell from the sky in Russia and they landed in a very, very, very remote area. But the shock wave traveled and affected the nearby city. City, I cannot pronounce it. It affected it and destroyed several buildings and injured about 1,500 persons. 1 to 3 persons died in the event, but you can imagine how, assuming the thing landed in a city, what could have happened. So it is quite dangerous. And from this day, there is a man we call Stephen Hawking. It's one of the prominent physicists we have in our lifetime. He has been calling for actions, actions to be taken for people to search for this dangerous asteroid. And if there's anyone that is likely going to impact our planet, we will develop methods of mitigating it or maybe deflecting it away from our planet, to preserve and protect our planet. So since then, there was a global call for Asteroid Day, where just on June 30, just to enlighten people about the dangers of asteroid impact. Then this happened in 2020. A man was in his residence in his home. All of a sudden, he heard a loud voice, and when he came outside, he saw this hole in his roof. He saw this hole here, and this is what landed. So a rock fell from space down to his home. He nearly discarded the rock, but luckily for him, was able to find people that were able to explain things to him. He sold that rock for 2.5 million US dollars. The rock is made up of iridium, and iridium is a very precious rare earth material. So all of a sudden, he became a millionaire in US dollars. Then this happened in 2022. Okay, this is the solar system, our solar system. This is the orbit, and this is just an asteroid. This asteroid was discovered few hours before it landed, just few hours before it landed. So, but luckily for human beings, it landed in the oceans. It didn't land in the residential area because most of these asteroids actually land into the water bodies because water is larger than land. However, it is still dangerous. It can also cause tsunami. So, but at least the reason why we were able to discover this was because um, there has been activities related to asteroid search, which I'm introducing to you right now. Uh, so these are some of the satellites and ground-based space telescope searching for these asteroids. Okay, they generate data and you analyze the data to know if you can detect an asteroid. So the one we are making use of is the Pan-STARRS. We are making use of the Pan-STARRS telescope. Because the South African scientists are using this atlas. So I'm just showing you different kinds of satellites. And here is the Pan-STARRS. Yeah, this is the Pan-STARRS telescope that collects these images. And once the images are collected, you know how it does that? It takes image of the sky to zoom in first and take the image of the sky about about four at four different time intervals and sends the data or images to Isaac. Isaac is one of the organizations in the world distributing the data to different organizations and universities that are interested in the planetary defense. So, and we are registered with them. We are registered with them. So this is the software that we are talking about, the Astrometrica, and we're going to train you on how to use this software. So here are four images taken at different time intervals. So with this software, if you simulate it with the software, the images, if you simulate with the software, you could be able to tell if something is moving, just like what is happening here. This is a typical asteroid, but this one, although it has been discovered by other people, but this is how we detect asteroids. And we are going to arrange another day to train your team on how to use this software, and it's quite easy to use. It's not hard. So this is our African team. We have been participating. We have been doing this for the past 2 years plus, more than 2 years now, and um, and that's why I'm reaching out to you. We have different countries. We have been able to engage about 40 countries in Africa. So these are some of the countries. This is just one of our last campaigns. So we are under the group called the Pan African Asteroid Search Campaign. So here are some of the countries in Africa that have active citizen scientists in this project. And here is the timetable for our project. Um, this is for the new academic year because we are now in the new academic year. So starting from August 10, okay, last month, it is going to end on 4th, which is on Monday. So the one I currently in, about 22 teams are participating in it from 17 countries. Okay, it's going to end on September 4th. Then another one is going to start on September 8th, and I want your team to be included in it. We also have November, December, and have 2024 down. So, so we have a lot of windows to participate. And here are the requirements to participate. So we have Windows operating system, Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 11. We have good internet connection. Then we have time commitment of at least 4 hours per week. So this activity is not something you do every day. So you can just do it 2 times in a week or once in a week. So once you have learned how to use the software, it becomes very easy and very smooth. Then maximum of 3 persons to form a group. Sorry, minimum of 3 persons to form a group. No maximum number. As many people that love space or astronomy can participate in it from their
Excuse me, I
country.
don't understand. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Can you repeat?
Say,
You say
can I read what?
you say a free person,
Free what?
free person for the campaign.
Okay, yes. Okay, yeah. 3 persons and above. No, no minimum. No, sorry, no maximum.
Ah, okay.
No maximum number. Yes. So as many people that love astronomy, research, discovery can participate. And one beautiful thing about this is, whatever you discover becomes yours. You can name it, just like you named the exoplanet. You can name it. You can always be identified with such asteroids. So your contribution is that you are helping to protect Earth because whatever you discover will be cataloged by NASA, and the trajectory, the orbits can be monitored from time to time to know where it is going to be in the nearest future. So you're not just doing it for NASA, you are doing it for yourself and also to promote astronomy in your country. Because in Africa,
Okay.
one of the challenges we face is that lack of hands-on activities in astronomy. Then passion for space and astronomy and discovery is also very important. And here are some of the
Okay.
asteroids that we have discovered so far. We have discovered 27 since the more than 2 years we have been participating in this, more than 2 years. So, and I believe that your team can do a great job in this. So these are our other projects under our 1.0 project. We have international astronomy and astrophysics competition. This is mostly for students in the universities or in secondary school, with passion in astronomy. It's a competition. It happens from February to June of every year. February to June of every year. So we have two categories. We have the junior, which is under 18, and we have the youth above 18. So after participating, depending on your performance, you can win a first prize, which is worth $150. You can win second prize. You can win third prize. But it goes in three stages. We have the qualification round, we have the pre-final round, and the final round. So, but after this qualification round, you are expected to make a payment. Most of our African students are not able to make that payment. So sometimes we support them so that they can bring the prizes home to their country. If you have an African that made it to the first prize, it's always a great achievement for our continent. Then we have Space for Art Foundation. This is a project where we encourage pupils and students to draw anything they can imagine about space. So these are some of the art we have collected so far from different persons. Here is the one we collected from a girl in secondary school. Look at what she drew here. She says she wants to be the first Nigerian girl to go to the moon. And when she does that, she would like to mount the Nigerian flag on the moon. Now look at that here. She would like to put it on the moon. So you can imagine if a girl, a small baby, can say that. It inspires them to pursue STEM. So this is the lady coordinating it. This is the lady, the owner or the founder of Space for Art Foundation. She tours all around the world, inspiring children about space arts. And when the space arts are collected, after drawing your own images, you can send it to their email and tell them you're coming from Gabon. This is the art that one of the kids in your country has drawn. You can mention the name of the kid and the inspiration behind that art. They would include it. They normally use it to build this spacesuit here. This spacesuit. So sometimes the spacesuit is taken to the International Space Station. Here is an astronaut wearing it. This is called International Space Station. It's like a lab orbiting in space. So it is very good for kids. So our next project is how to process space images from the Hubble Space Telescope, the James Webb Space Telescope, and the Las Cumbres Observatory, which is a ground-based telescope. You know, I believe that you must have seen some images of this space on Facebook or in fact on the internet in general. You see those beautiful images of space. So we're going to teach you on how to process them because they actually need to be processed before it comes to that level. Let me show you what I mean by that. First of all,
Okay.
we all have a smartphone. We have a smartphone. This is a camera. You can use it to take your picture. This is my picture here. You can use it to take your picture. And after taking your picture, you don't need to process it further. You have it in the colored form. This is because these technologies are made up of what we call color CCD. So after taking your picture, you don't need to process it with anything. You just use the picture. But when you use telescope, because telescope, any of these telescope, if you use this telescope to take images of space, this is not, you don't have it in this form. This is how you have it. You have it in gray form, dark. But all the photons, all the pixels are buried inside this document. This document is called FITS file, Flexible Image Transport System, FITS file. So we're going to train you on how to process this image. You turn it from this grayscale to these beautiful images right here. And these are the ones that you see on the internet. So when astronomers when they first collect the images of these objects, it is like this. So they use their computer to turn it like this. And it's an important skill for everyone that loves astronomy. And it's very simple. Very, very simple. So we are going to do this after you are done with the asteroid search, or maybe when you have mastered the asteroid search. Then the third project is this one. These are called robotic telescopes. These robotic telescopes, you can operate them from your office, right there in your office. If I give you access, if I give you a code to this telescope, you'll be able to access this telescope and you'll be able to control them from your office. You can use it to conduct research. You can use it for astrophotography, visuals. You can use it for many beautiful things, and we hope to use it to encourage astronomy research in Africa because in most universities across Africa there is no um, telescope for research, but with this you can comfortably conduct your research uh, in your office and make publications in a known journal. So these are some of the things I have. Let me Some of the things I have to present. So you can ask me questions. You can ask
Okay.
me
Oh,
questions.
it's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm agree with this project. And yesterday, in Gabon, we have a team, and I'm the leader of
Okay.
this team. And after our meeting, I will present this project
Okay.
to my team, and we will follow this formation, uh, and
Okay.
maybe we add other person who are interesting by,
Okay.
uh, by by this campaign. But I need to have more information. I need more information to explain better to my colleague.
Okay. I'm
Uh,
recording this video. I'm recording it and I will send you the link. You can as
if
well.
you can send, if you can send maybe the presentation,
Okay.
because the problem here is many people don't speak English.
Okay. Yeah.
If we don't speak English, I need to translate
Oh yes, yes.
to explain people, and if I explain good, very good, many people will agree
Okay.
with this project. Yes, this is some limit I can find during this project.
Okay.
Now, there are, it's no problem for me.
Okay.
It's it's an opportunity,
Yeah.
uh, to make this kind of project.
Yes.
I'm very very interested. Yes, I'm very interested.
Great.
But you talk about a campaign of formation campaign. about the software
Okay.
to
Yeah, we will
uh,
train you on how to use it.
it's really okay.
We will
But
train you.
the campaign of training, training will be you say one training take hand next Monday, or you will
Yeah,
start.
we will start the training by next week because the campaign will start on 8th and I would like to register your team 8th of this month. So
Okay,
we,
okay.
just the training the
You
training
will need.
takes the training takes training takes at most 3 hours. We are done.
Okay,
3 hours. We are done.
okay,
Yeah. Or 2 hours
okay. The
depending on
training.
how fast.
Okay, the training is every. You said every Saturday, Sunday, or it's at.
Okay, you can choose any time that
Uh,
is convenient for you. I'll create time
yes,
for you. Yeah.
because many people, many of my colleague works,
Oh, okay.
and they maybe will be free
Okay.
only
On
only
weekends. Okay. I
on
understand.
weekend. Yes,
All right.
yes,
Or
and
maybe the next weekend because I don't know if you tell them tomorrow or Sunday, and
yes,
I mean tomorrow it might be
yes,
like a short notice. So maybe the upper weekend we will arrange for the training.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And you said we just need a computer. Uh,
Yes. Computer and internet only.
it's all
Com-
with Windows
yes,
and
Windows.
internet.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. It's. I will talk with my colleague to explain. And when you will send me some document, and I will transfer
Okay.
to them
Okay. What you do
for.
is just after this meeting, send me your email so that I can send you
Yes.
the document. The document.
Okay. 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 Yes. And you must also know that in Gabon here we don't have organization, don't have a state organization or private organization who study astronomy. It's not here.
Oh,
Maybe in Nigeria,
yeah,
maybe in Nigeria,
we have.
you have this kind of structure, maybe public, maybe private, but here uh, we start we start to build because
Okay.
we are all passionate.
Mm-hmm.
We are all passionate by astronomy, and
Yes.
we start with to make a better organization.
Okay.
To yes, this is why
Great.
maybe it's not a very structure. Yes,
This program we offer you some activities that your organization can be conducting, you know, to keep yourself
yes,
busy and also to even make people to show interest in astronomy.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, and uh, I want to know, for example, uh, all the campaign will be on a computer or there are possibility. Here people want to see something of concrete. It mean if we can make some comment je peux dire ça? Euh, ah, I don't know the word in English, but some presentation, for example, to show people some telescope, we don't have a big telescope. I don't know if in Nigeria, for example, you talk, for example, about space for our foundation. You know, to make many activity, for example, for
Okay.
children
Yes.
to to make to create passion. I don't know if you understand exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, what you mean is, like in your country, you like to see some equipment, like to help you to understand the concept of astronomy well. Is that what you mean?
We
Like,
want to um, to make people interested.
okay,
We will need, for example, to make some workshop,
okay,
some some
okay.
uh,
Yeah, I
some
understand.
activities.
Yes.
We will, yes.
Okay,
For
what will happen
example, we
is,
can go to high school.
yeah, okay, that one is you need a telescope. You need a telescope, and um, maybe we will work to do that in the nearest future because the telescope that is in stock at the Office of Astronomy for Outreach are finished for the year. So there will be telescope
Oui.
by next year. So if there is a telescope, I will try to get your team a telescope. You can use it for your outreach, but you don't need it for our
You say?
activities. I said we will get you a telescope by next year.
Okay.
By next year, yeah. So, but
Okay.
because the
Okay.
telescope we have with us are exhausted, are finished. They are finished. We're going to have more
Okay.
telescopes by next year. So till then, your team, no, your little team
Okay.
can participate in the project. Just need a computer. You don't need a telescope to search for asteroids.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
I will
Okay.
try. I will try to do that for your team. Get you a telescope.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
I
No
think
problem.
Patrice is in South Africa right now, right?
Yes.
When is he coming back to your country?
I don't know. I don't know because but I will talk with him after
Yes. Talk
our
with him.
meeting.
Yeah,
Maybe
because he,
tomorrow or I will talk with him and I will see how to organize. Yes.
okay. Just let me know so that I have the Office of Astronomy for Development. They have some telescope that they used to donate to different groups in Africa. So I will get some for your team. I get some for your
Okay.
team. Yeah. So, but he needs to transport it to your country. So anytime he's traveling, he will travel
Oh
with it.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
And okay. Uh, it's clear for me. I just wait for discussion to talk with my colleague, and next week, if you are ready,
I'll be ready.
you can
I'll be ready.
call me. You can call me back, and
Okay.
and we will program the next session of formation. The formation will be concern only Gabonese team, or
Yes.
it will
Okay. We are. Yes, it is going to be your team from your country, but we are also interested in people in neighboring countries like Principe and Tommy and Principe and Equatorial Guinea. I have been finding it so difficult to connect with astronomy people in those two countries. Do you have any connection to those two countries?
uh, Sao Tome. You say other
Yes.
country like
South.
Principe, Sao Tome?
Yes,
No, no,
exactly.
no.
How about Equatorial Guinea?
We don't have a connection. What?
Equatorial Guinea. Equatorial Guinea.
Equatorial Guinea? No, no.
Okay.
No,
Yeah.
you don't have information. You don't have contact with people of
Okay.
this country.
Okay.
Yes, but
So, but it's only for your team because we have teams from other countries. If you have anybody that is coming from any other country, we just put that person under their country because we have so many groups in Africa, about 40 different, I mean, 40 countries
okay,
in Africa. So we have
okay,
space for everybody from every country. But for Gabon, we haven't had any
okay,
participant. That is why we want to create it.
okay. No, it's interesting for us.
Yes.
If the formation take, we will contribute. We will contribute to eventually discover some asteroid.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's
The ones we discovered
mm,
we are
mm,
announced in our national TV.
it's okay for
All right. Any other question?
you. You say
Okay. The ones we discovered before were announced on our national TV.
hello?
Hello. I said
You say
the ones we discovered from Nigeria were announced on a national TV in our national TV. So it will make your group popular if you discover an asteroid. Do you
okay?
understand? Yeah, it will make your yeah because there is usually news. They will televise it on TV like, oh, this group discovered an asteroid. So it's always a great news. Always a great news.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. But I think after formation, maybe if we are a lot of people who make this formation, uh, this is why firstly I would like to inform many people
Okay.
interesting by asteroid, and if I can add many people, if I
Okay.
can do that many people are interested, it will be a success. It will be a success if there are many people.
Yes.
That is why it will be interesting if I can have more information to communicate to other people here. It's very important
Yeah.
to make this to make this explain to make uh, this exhibit. Yes, yes.
All right.
All right.
So if you have another question, you can send it to my WhatsApp. I'll always answer it.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
all right. All right. Thanks for your time.
Okay. Thank you too, and I'm waiting for
Yeah.
your comeback. Okay,
Send me
your feedback
your
about.
email. Send me your email. I will
Yes,
send you the link as soon as
yes.
possible.
I see you. I write here. You will send to this email. Okay.
No, send it to my WhatsApp. You know WhatsApp because
To your WhatsApp. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
WhatsApp so that it will stay there. Because after if you end this meeting, this
Okay.
chat is gonna go.
Okay. Okay. It's done.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mhm.
Uh,
Thank
thank.
you too.
All
Okay.
right. Take care.
Okay. Okay. Oh, goodbye.
Bye.